Okay, not gonna lie, I can just completely lost connection there, just didn't exist. So, sorry about the extra long waits. Again, I just wasn't here. I vanished. And I also I can't press the intro button or the red flag button, so none of that today. So I guess we'll just start. Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of Gacha Review. Again, just have to say it this time, I'm afraid. Fortunately enough, I was able to send out the invitation to the guests and put the video in and all that stuff before I lost connection. But yeah, there was a good chance that I didn't. So yeah, Ghosty, Jax, you are here. One of you is queer, and we're happy for it. You know, I don't know. Actually, I say one of you is queer, but I guess the one who's queer is not here. So that's that. Lords and ladies, inducing Ghosty's room. Jax, you are there, right? Like, I'm all alone again. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm there. Sorry about that.
Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Oh, and for some reason... Oh, this isn't good. I'm going to try something. Okay, so for some reason, it's letting me add and remove people like, you know, you and Ghosty. But the same button, I'm trying to press it for the downloaded version, and it's not working. So I might try and bring it up on screen share to see if that does anything, but that's normally even worse, so yeah, I'm gonna have to see here. Actually, before I do that, I do have another idea I can try.
Oh, hi, I'm back.
Hello. I'm having connection issues, so even though the video is loaded in the corner, I can't press it to enter.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's fun. So
That seems like a problem.
yeah, I think it might be like memory based on here, so I'm just closing down a bunch of stuff. Maya sent me a fanfic to read earlier on from AO3 that may have just corrupted my entire computer.
Of course, with AO3.
Did you try restarting it?
Did I try restarting it since I started this stream? No. I fear if I restart it, that it's gonna not appear again. So for now, okay, yeah. Sometimes whenever Restream occasionally has a problem when I go over like 80% memory, and for some reason Opera GX is now at 71. So we're gonna try again. It failed. We're gonna try screen share. This is great. Oh, hey, it's nice that, yeah, right underneath the original video, I come up as the third result this very stream. Doesn't quite help, that'll just become an Inception issue. Actually, I can try and remove the source and add it again, see if that works. No, now it's just stuck there.
Oh no.
Okay, share screen.
Can
Okay, that works. That works. So we'll do that. I will preemptively turn the volume down. And we'll start. So yeah, today, as you can actually see this time, We are looking at The Very Scared Child and the Giant by our very own Jax, who has changed. Oh, I was going to say you changed your name back to what it was before, but no, it still has the numbers next to it.
This is basically my second series. I already made part 2 of this, but I did not make part 3 yet. And people are starting to get mad because I didn't made part 2. I made part 2 since 4 months ago.
Yeah, it says down here, August 28th. Yeah, well, don't worry. When you're on the Jib Butter channel, people are used to months going by with no releases of an episode of something. Or even years, depending on the show. Okay. Let's see. Again, we have an immediate opening, a la Fallen Angels Season 1, Episode 1. And let's go ahead. So I guess without further ado, on with the review. Hey, Jax, do you want to go to the park? It kind of looks like you're already in the park, personally. I guess you want to go into
Well, we
a
need to
different
move.
park.
Well, Jacob, it's obvious. We need to move from the botanical gardens to the park.
I see. Okay.
Or else would there just be flowers everywhere? It's botanical garden.
Yeah, I've never seen flowers in a park before. You got me there, Ghost. Okay, so when you said park, you just meant like the playground kind of park. Okay.
This is fun.
Yeah, but it's time to go to my house. I hope you all enjoyed that scene. It was very essential to the overall story to spend 5 seconds in a play park.
This is Daisy is basically my aunt.
Okay. Oh, and of course, as per every Jax series, they just happen to just run into a giant just out of literally nowhere, and the giant is once again Bex. And as per the first series, although this time I think actually is framed. The giant is framed much more manageably. Like you've got the proportions a little bit better for Gacha, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, this still looks like it's almost the same story as Kidnapped by Giants, especially considering that, it's once again Bex.
Basically, it's from a different universe.
Okay. Alright, so I look forward to the minute differences then, like the fact you have an aunt called Daisy in this one.
Hey, Aunt Daisy, who's that?
I like how you put on a different voice to voice your own character.
Yeah, that's me. I didn't count that I'm only like 8 or 10 years old.
Oh, I see, okay. What are you, 10 now? Whatever. Okay, basically your aunt. That's a good question from BB. Question still stands. Basically your aunt. I think what Jack's going to say was that she is his aunt. It was just a different way of phrasing that. I don't know, unless this is just a family friend. This is like the empress of this series, and it's like an unofficial aunt. Could be. So let's go another way. Let's. Wow, she just abandons her nephew. Fantastic.
I know. People's been they're getting angry because wow, Aunt Daisy's a bad aunt. She just left her own nephew all alone with the giant.
Okay.
I don't have to outrun the giant. I just have to outrun you, small child.
There we go. Drumsy would be proud of me. moving on.
Okay. Daisy?
It takes like
She
a
just
solid
got up.
5.
She
The
had
delayed
to
reaction is
get
amazing.
Oh
It's
no.
like, I'm the giant. What do people normally do in this situation when confronted with a big scary giant? I saw this somewhere. Let me think about it. Oh, that's right. Ah! I mean, so far this is funnier than Kidnapped by Giants. I'll give you that much. Oh, and yeah, there he goes. He shrinks down into this again. I guess that's why the proportions are different. Instead of having the giants grow, just shrink the humans. That works. Oh, and apparently this is a glitchy giant. That was an interesting. Did you put that effect in? Was that just like an editing error?
You see, sometimes when I screen record, you can see it's a little glitch error, and I don't know why it does that, but it is bothering me.
I see.
It just does it by itself.
Right. 10 minutes later.
Someday I'm gonna have to put that SpongeBob thing.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, you could just download those and put them in. That's yeah.
Yeah. I might probably start doing that.
Okay. And just plop onto the mattress. Oh, there you go. And yeah, I guess you already fell asleep on the way there within the first 10 minutes.
I was
Okay.
unconscious. I was so scared I got unconscious.
I see. Right. Oh God.
I liked your comment. I went to my comment section and I hearted it.
Okay, great.
She is supposedly your aunt.
I'm like, people are like, how does she even know that Jax was actually walking?
Well, yeah, I mean, he looks like he's about to start walking, but he's so slow that Bex was able to just come up here immediately. It's like oh no, I better leave. Oh, you won't get me again. Either that, or in this universe, giants are so fast that everything looks slowed down to them.
Yeah.
Well, that's canon now, I guess. The author just confirmed it. Can you be any louder? That's a good question. I mean, she's got sensitive ears, granted, because, raccoon person. At the same time, how loud are humans than two giants? They're just like squeaking tiny things on the floor.
Yeah.
Where
I heard that.
Because I'm crying a lot.
where the rats?
I said, be quiet! Be quiet! Ah! And yes, of course, it's a strong mattress, BB. It's got to be able to support the weight of a giant. It was it was sent specifically by the Mattress King.
The mattress king.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on a second. We've also got questions saying nice inspiration on the human and the giants. Which inspiration are you referring to here? I mean, as taken up by giants was essentially like the BFG. In this instance, I guess, yeah, it would be sort of similar because these these stories are kind of following the same path, just vaguely different. Which, now that I'm realizing that, that's exactly what Shorty did, isn't it? Because I Risk My Life For You was like the prototype of Taming the Bad Boy, and it just, like, both main characters are called Yuki. They're both cat boys. They both fail at taming a bad boy because the whole series never actually got to that point. And yeah,
Sometimes we just need cat boys named Yuki in our lives.
I thought you were going to say sometimes we just need a reboot. Sometimes we just need to go
I said
back
cat
and
boys,
just...
plural.
Fair enough. Okay. Yes.
I was about to say, you wouldn't need a reboot to fix your story if you read your story properly.
I mean, yes. Although
Reboots
I
are
will say
nice.
at the same time, what I just said in yesterday's stream about The Guardian still stands. I do really respect the fact that that Prism actually went out of their way to correct the mistakes of the past as much as possible and build on what was already there, rather than just going back and constantly trying to fix the same thing. Whereas what's happened here with Jax, and also with myself when I was 5 years old, is that we've just gone back to the same plot points, but changing very few things very slightly. And yes, when I was 5 years old, I actually wrote, well, I dictated, and my mum wrote for me, 2 stories that were basically the exact same thing, both based on a Berenstain Bears book, and just me trying to reboot it in my own way and then try to build upon it. Which means that, technically speaking, I guess I've been taking stuff that I like and then working them to my own specifications for 17 years. So take that for what you will. Technopop's coming soon. But overall, yeah, that was definitely a failed experiment. But if you want to see the results of that experiment, I actually read those books with my mum in a video. It's called Bicker Stand, Big Car Stand, one word, and the Crayon Box, the Crayon Box Race. It was an interesting one. Oh, I just came back to restream. I forgot that I'm actually watching this on screen share, so I need to go back. Well, it's like, I said be quiet. Okay. Very cooperative. Well, he tried.
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb
Why
you. All you did was just snatch me out of my reality and take me away from my aunt.
Are you saying snap me out of my own reality, Mr. Glitch?
Yeah, see, the thing that people don't understand is that, you know, when the BFG kidnaps Sophie, the reason that he does that is because it's the first time he's been rumbled, and he's been so careful to keep himself a secret for so long that he can't risk other humans finding out about it for both of their sakes. And then he ends up regretting that afterwards. Whereas in these stories, all the giants just do it anyway.
God.
How old are you? Okay, so yeah, same age then. Only 10? Only 10? Wow! Little baby man! Little baby man!
Little baby man!
Never saw a movie that a little kid that got kidnapped by a giant, but the only one I saw was just the BFG.
Yeah, see, exactly. That's what I keep saying. You try to deny that it was like this, like the plot point of that. Like, it's very clearly.
Like, believe it
I
or
mean,
not,
it's
the
just been a huge
BFD touches
coincidence.
upon it. Believe it or not, the BFD touches upon an untouched genre of children being kidnapped by miscellaneous creatures. It is a relatively untapped market.
When my mum actually read the BFG to me and my brother, and I was the exact same age as Sophie was in the book, so I very much remember what the kind of reaction I would have had if this actually happened to me.
Oh yeah. So
Mhm.
you see, about like years ago, my parents watched it, and I was only like 4 or 5 years old that time.
Right, yeah. So like you got the that makes a lot of sense because at that age, what you would get from it is essentially like you see what's happening on screen, but you don't necessarily quite understand everything, like the motivations behind stuff. So then that's what sticks with you. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, um, I have a similar history with Dragon Ball actually, where I just like what I read slash watched several different bits that were completely disconnected, and then I filled in the blanks for myself as like how it was all supposed to fit together. So a lot of my early work is actually based on it's inspired by Dragon Ball, but also by the fact that I didn't know about Dragon Ball, which is a very strange combination. Oh yeah,
Oh boy.
and here we go. Character trying to escape while someone's sleeping. Seen that before in any of these shows, except for every single one of them.
Wake up!
Okay, I'm see if I can do that for real. That was probably a dumb move.
If
And also, Jax, her ears are above you. You're screaming into her head right now.
She just told them to be quiet not even a minute ago. And now we are screaming.
You just wake me up in the midnight. I mean, could have fooled me. Turn the lights off. You're gonna go to sleep. Jeez.
Give me a man after midnight.
Keep all of the lights on so we all stay awake.
Oh, well, I have
You're school age? Oh yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess it is hard to tell with giants.
Bex, in that story, she goes to the high school. She's about like in 10th or 11th grade.
I see. Gates have school? Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Jax, in the video. I didn't know that Gates had school either. Her mind. What about her mind? Oh wait. Oh, okay. So it was Bex's mind that exploded with the fact that Jax didn't know that Gates had school, but yet Jax realized that Gates had school himself, not blow his mind. Okay. Right. What
Does that
Well,
mean
hey,
there are
Jacob.
for giants and for normal people?
I mean, honestly, that does make sense because imagine trying to adapt to school for both giants and regular-sized humans. You, like, I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
if
yeah,
that was
points
the
for
case,
inclusivity if that were the
Bex.
case, but the practicality, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yes,
even then,
the video is not over yet.
like, if that was the case, Bex would have no reason to kidnap this random child.
Yeah, because they would just be completely known about. That's a good point. We don't really find out there's like a difference between like the in Kidnapped by Giants. We find out that they have to stay hidden because they're like the only ones of their kind, and that's why that's that. And they don't want to alert the masses and panic them, even though they do a horrible job at hiding it. But in this one, we don't really know if there's a reason why they have to stay hidden, or if it's operated by the same rules. Again, if it's a different universe within this Jax Penwell giant multiverse we've got here nowadays, then it could have different rules. We don't know. Also, if you're wondering, people wondering why this video ended so soon, Jax told me about this. There was actually an error in the video, so we do have one extra scene at the end in a separate video.
And there's actually a part 2.
Okay. I mean, honestly, if it was semi part 2, I could have had that out to list as well.
You
Anyway,
can react to
sadly,
part 2.
yes. Yeah, I'll search up part 2 after this. I just have the hyperlink for it.
Okay. If your connection works.
Yeah. Wait,
Wait, what?
Yeah. Oh, and she just produces a backpack out of thin air
and
and then proceeds to leave.
then
It puts
proceeds
me
to
in her
leave.
backpack.
There was no action for putting boy in backpack. It was just appear fire backpack, put child in backpack via mind magic powers, look vaguely upset about it.
I just got flashbacks to High Guardian Spice Abridged. This textbook is boring. To the ether with it. All right, so how are we doing? All right, and here we are. I must say, for this being Gaint school, it's not really adapted for them. Look at that door difference.
Gains.
I'm just gonna keep
Same
saying
here.
that. Anyway,
Hello, boy that just appeared out of the ether.
Hey, Bex. What the?
to be continued. All right.
Something random really happened.
Oh yeah, that must have been a connection thing. If I'll just rewind that and do that again. Just to
Here, go back to that. There you go.
okay, yeah. Hey Bex. Hey Zero.
If you let
If you let me look in your Luca, I will give you $100.
That's not good.
No, don't do that. Ladies out there, don't feel pressure to let boys look in your locus.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $100.
Press B to collect $100. Anyway, to be continued. Will Zero find out what Bex has in her loca in Gaint School? Find out next time.
We
on
gotta go.
The Very Scared Child and the Giant.
Yes, I'm having a very good time here at Gate School.
Oh, look, we've got the same thing again. Scared Human and the Gaint
That's
Gacha
not
Life.
it. That's not it.
Oh, wait. Are you telling me this is another reboot?
Yeah.
I love the fact that you have the original Kidnapped by Giants, then the rewritten adaptation in the form of Very Scared Child, and then both of those also have reboots. Somehow you have managed to get 4 stories out of 1. I feel like if you end up becoming like a screenwriter for a streaming service, for Hollywood, for anything, you would be able to be like an amazing cash cow for them. Just milk an idea dry for them. Anyway.
Wow, I can't wait to go back to Gaint
Right
School.
there.
This one, okay. Alright. Oh, and we've got an intro this time.
Yeah, I made
Of
that.
course, classic, yeah. You're watching the wrong you're, but yes. Okay, this does confirm that you're using Gacha Life because animated posing. And the tempo of the music changes, but you seem to be dancing still at the same speed as before. Okay. Oh no, wait, Bex is blushing at Jax now.
These dance moves.
Okay, so I guess if Bex is blushing at Jax now, does that mean there's gonna be a love triangle between Jax, Zero, and Bex?
Oh, you'll have to find out at the end of part 2 because something shocking is gonna happen.
Isn't Jax
Yeah,
like
who
10?
knows the age gap between them? I was literally gonna say that, the age gap between them. Yikes. Sure, go ahead. Thanks. Why are you holding a pen? Why are you holding a pen? What? Was that his punishment? Was like, oh yeah, sure, you can go look at my loca, but just 1 second, just 1 second. Bang! How dare you ask me that? You will never see my loca.
Do you remember Zero from the My Giant Friend series you reviewed? Of course I do, Josh.
Oh my word.
But we were already told this was a different continuity. This was a different universe.
No, different universe. So we have different versions of Bex, Jax, and Zero, and presumably Pat somewhere out in this world. He must exist, maybe. I don't know. Maybe in this version he never transformed from Nat.
He must also be hit with frying pan.
Oh, we get music now.
I started working on this at midnight back in September. I worked on this since midnight.
I must say, sometimes watching your content, Jax, is like going to 2019 Gacha. I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just like these song choices, along with the way that it's like filmed and edited, it just reminds me of that time.
I never even know what Gacha Life is back in 2019. I started liking Gacha Life back in December of 2021, and then I got addicted to it in May of 2022, and I'm still addicted to it.
Yeah, it makes sense. Let me tell you, that just doesn't go away. I discovered it in 2018 when a couple of friends showed me what it was all about. Immediately wanted to try it for myself, and then have been addicted ever since.
I've known about Gacha for a while, but I haven't used it until making Jacob and Aiden, and now I have a series in the works.
Yep. Anyways, who is that? You do not need to know. He's just some
Then why
stupid
did you take him?
Okay.
Then why did you take him out of your bag if he didn't need to know?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
couldn't you just have continued into your suspiciously small classroom?
Exactly. But also, almost more importantly, why would she say yes to like why would she seem like she was blushing before, but then immediately tried to like whack him? Is this like an anime relationship where half of it involves awkward blushing and half it involves violence towards the one person?
Time is barely on our side.
20 minutes
I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah.
I missed that. What'd you say?
I said quickest, fastest school day ever.
Oh yeah. 20 minutes. Yeah, absolutely.
No, I don't wanna waste what's left.
Do you want anything to eat?
A cookie.
A cookie. Oh wait, wait a minute. Is he gonna get like the crumbs like in B movie? He's gonna get addicted to like the crumbs and like take it back to his aunt and be like, that's not what they eat. That's what falls off of what they eat.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highway.
Oh no. He just gets like a hoagie, I guess in Gate School you learn to make teeny tiny cookies for humans. It's part of a home ec class. Oh, okay. Oh, so she can shrink things. Thank you. I was wondering that.
But the only thing that she'll never make anything big is me.
At least she's above changing people, making people bigger against their consent. She's not against kidnapping them and then never explaining herself, but she is okay. She's not. She draws the line at modifying a size, unless it's making them smaller, because that's what happened before.
Till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the
I mean, I was gonna say just like go in the sink or something. Don't jump down from the counter and break your legs. Why?
That's the logic.
I see it. It's Kinnan if she splashed her hair once. Hi, Kinnan. I got to show you something. The thing I just told to hide. Oh wait, I was gonna say I thought still like the kitchens inside the school or something because it was like 20 minutes of a day. That's why I made like the home ec joke before. It's like home economics for humans. It's humec. Whoa! Whoa! Look at that! It's a human. Imagine how intimidating it would be to have some gigantic eyeball right in your face. Good lord.
We haven't played. No,
to 0.
Yeah. Also, Kinnan, I know that humans are small to you, but if you're having to like make your eyes like that much and like lead in so much to get an eyeliner, you might need glasses. Just saying. Just some advice. Anyway, you guys meet together. Why does it sound like you like a billion surprise toys wrote that? Let's together meet everyone. You just remember who Billion Surprise Toys are, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny, yes, Papa. Are
No,
you a
stop,
giant?
stop.
No, Papa.
Stop.
I found one nursery
Telling
rhyme. It was
lies.
called-
No, Papa. Open your mouth. And Papa gets eaten. Anyway.
I
My name is
I found
Kinnan.
5 little monkeys, but the doctor, he said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Mainly, he actually got it sound scary. Bro, he sounds scary. He was like, no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Well, I guess that's one way of scaring off the monkeys. They'll listen to you. Absolutely.
That'll scare the toddlers.
Yeah, well, I mean, if they're not scared by Billion Surprise Toys, is walking, talking purple fridge with a face, I think they're fine.
walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was kidding about the whole like open your mouth thing and the Johnny, but okay, I guess Ken is now Johnny. Fine. All right then.
We'll go.
Yeah, no,
No,
exactly. That's the perfect response right there. Why on earth would you want to do that? Like, for God's sake. Stranger danger. Someone press an alarm or something. I don't know.
Someone get a panic button. I'll be right back.
Oh, great. It just instantly gets worse. So, while Bex is at least, okay to ask Jax for certain things apart from do you want freedom, I guess Kinnan does not have as liberal views on consent as Bex does. Fantastic. Oh, God.
My shadow turns to sun rays, and
Yeah, no, exactly, no.
we'll go.
Please no.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
Okay, Bex does have good hearing, confirmed. Okay. Incoming! Kinnan, have you seen Jax? No. I remember from him. Oh, again, literally does that. No. What's that in your mouth?
What's that in your mouth? Oh no.
Telling lies? No, Bex. Open your mouth. Ha ha ha.
Okay, I have something that could have been much better. Why didn't she put the tiny child in her jacket instead of in her mouth?
I she just wanted to. I guess she wanted to find out what the taste of human was. I have no idea. Ugh.
Oh no.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
That is. Where did you even find this background? Ew.
Okay,
No.
so
Backgrounds. Oh no, I found an even more worse.
okay, so I think I know what went wrong here. So I think what you were trying to do was find like a color to chroma key him out, right? But I guess maybe instead of pressing the chroma key button or the background and
Hang
move button
on, I'll be
Time
right
Master
back.
has, you just press the shrink button instead. So now you have just the compressed version of the entire window with the chroma key still there. Oh god, this is why we save as PNGs and use BC. Even then, even if it wasn't like shrunken down, considering the size difference, like Jax is about the same size as like a giant's head in this reality. So unless Kinnan could also shrink humans down to way smaller, I guess we already know that she has less of a consent filter than Bex does, so maybe shrinking is not off the table. Does shrinking carry a worse, like, punished crime sentence than kidnapping in this world? Like, is shrinking just, like, gives you, like, life in prison or something? Like, what are the rules here? I'm so confused. Again. Okay, Jack just sent me a background for the stomach. I would normally put that on screen right now, but considering, that the connection's been terrible, I'm not going to risk it. And yes, ew. Ow, ow. Anyway. Oh, and just goes entirely red, of course. Yeah, why not? Why? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's so good. Yeah. Get out of my house! Okay, I will get my revenge. You're the one who did something wrong. Like, what, are you just gonna keep him there? Like, you've had your fun. You was like, stay. I don't even know how to process a lot of this stuff. I guess the show need an antagonist, so give one a literal scene, and that's what they need. Of course. And she just disappears from this reality. Alright then, bye-bye, Kinnan. See you next time. I don't know. You okay? Declaration. I'm not going to ask you. You are okay. We will never speak of this again. EA Sports. Anyway. Let's watch a movie to cheer you up. Let's watch the BFG. Now out in theaters. Oh wow, okay, just straight in there. Or what's like the opposite of Stockholm syndrome, where the cat falls in love with the captive? Is that just stalkering? Syndrome? That's what I'm calling it. Helsinki syndrome. And he has Stockholm syndrome. It's perfect. It's a perfect match. Fantastic. I will not let anything bad happen to you. Apart from kidnapping you and taking away from your aunt, presumably one of your legal guardian and family. Is Daisy just never going to try and address the fact? Does she think that Jax is dead because she ran from a giant? I feel like at this point, that would mean that she would feel guilty for running away, as she should. And the last time that she ever saw her nephew, Howard, him. Really intense, like psychological drama, all about like a recovering from grief thing. But no, Jax is just fine and chilling in giant mouths and confessing his feelings to someone who just kidnapped him and he just met that exact same day. No, it's been a day. Oh my word! Bad enough. This rewrite did not need to happen for this. But then again, it's not as this is. What's not as bad as this is my trend, which actually I guess ultimately Jax found the right combination in the end. If at first you don't succeed, just keep at it.
Jacob,
try again. What was that, sorry?
That picture I sent you, I don't think Ghosty would like that.
Well, just as well that I can't put pictures on screen today.
Like the mouth thing.
Nah. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm being such a noble person. Again, by taking away from your family and people who love and care for you. And he is dead. Look at him. He just collapsed and died. I never
And
saw his
Beth
arms
is
again.
laughing at my death.
All right, that's never saw his aunt again, and that's it. That's the story.
That's the story. That's a wrap, guys.
That intro in the background of this video and that outro song is actually from My Tiny Human.
I mean, that's fine and all. Everything else I got an issue with, quite honestly. Let's together confusion. Okay.
When I copied My Tiny Human, I'm telling you right now, but Avery, Elliot, they looked different than you might think. Because I copied the Gacha shipper, and I felt bad for her. And I never got a copyright strike at all.
That's probably because the Gacha shipper isn't aware that it happens, but also because it's very difficult to copyright, tropes and stuff that is made using like existing material like Gacha, and also that follows like sudden and it just like follows the same plot points. In fact, Ghosty sent me a video. Ghosty sent me a video on this very topic where there was an author who actually sued another author for like basically taking out the same tropes that existed within the same subgenre that they were both in, and was seemed really salty about the fact, you're copying my book and everything, so I'm going to do everything in my power to get rid of the competition and stuff like that. Just like, bye, great.
We're
fantastic.
Making the same genre of book with the same set of tropes, so you must be stealing my work.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that was a whole like hour and a half video or something. In fact, I seen that part of that video before. I end up clicking away from it at one point. I just never found it again. But yeah, that was an interesting dive back. And of course, now it comes back to haunt me yet again with this happening. Although then again, we still don't know how the Gacha shipper would react to. Wait a minute, I was about to say we didn't know how it would react to like the stuff that we do, or like us in general. But I realized that no, Jax is friends with the Gacha shipper, and also introduced me to the Gacha shipper on one occasion. So we're very clearly on their radar, even if very distinctly. So that's a thing to consider.
Jacob, go to my latest video on my channel.
Okay. Let's see. What have we
Go
got?
down.
Oh my word. Fine.
That's what it looks like.
Yes, the Discord was that. It just wasn't with Jax in the middle of it. I'm going to take it off the screen now because that was.
Yeah, you should. Because, yeah, it kind of looked disgusting.
Then why did you?
I'm just going to go down here, and yeah, this is distinctly less terrifying. Squidward is not happy, and neither are we.
Oh God.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'm not going to click on all of these. That's fine. You know, you lot can though. Link in the description to Jax's channel. Oh dear. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap up whatever on earth this was. So yeah, as far as the shows that I've seen so far, I do think this one is probably the weakest. Not in every aspect, because the proportion between the humans and giants, at least when they're not being like shrunken around and like being weird about that, I do think work a little better. Stuff like Kidnapped by Giants, for example, but at the same time, Kidnapped by Giants, you know, as crazy as that one was, like it actually raised questions for me than this one did. And it actually tried to explain parts of its universe to people. Yeah.
So on that new video I made, it was just the stomach picture. Joshua just commented and said, "Ew, that's disgusting." And then I commented, say, "I know."
Great. Can I continue with what I was saying, please?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So all right. So what else? Yeah, it's like I got this before. It still gives me those same good old 2019 vibes and everything. Which I suppose is a little bit of an advancement. So on a technical level, a bit better Kidnapped by Giants, but still, if you want to watch any particular Jax show and you're kind of on the fence about it, I probably would suggest My Giant Girlfriend. I mean, they're all essentially interchangeable because they all feature humans being kidnapped by giants, even if only one of them is called that. So, yeah, I suppose if there's like other shows in the future, like I see that you actually did recently. What did I do? I closed the tab by accident. Yeah, I did see you did actually start the creative of an end life, which I'm not sure what that actually means because that's not grammatically a correct sentence.
Yeah,
but
that's
it seems like you're finally branching out of just the exact same plot over and over again. I know that a lot of gacha tubers tend to rip each other off in terms of like tropes and everything. I've never seen someone rip themselves off so many times to this point. I think stick with the options you've got now, evolve those if you want to, and next time we try a new show, you know, do something like that. And I guess we'll get to that maybe some other time. Although who knows, it could be the gacha shipper that we tackle next on this on gacha review, or it's Adam
yes.
Code Purple again because that's been rested too. I know, Ghosty, but the sooner we do it, the sooner we don't have to worry about it anymore.
It's like a bandage. As soon as we deal with it, we can go ahead and rip it off.
Yep, there's a phrase in Spanish that goes, "Los malos tragos cuanto antes mejor," which means the bad swallows, the sooner the better. Which doesn't translate. Basically, if you have, it's like taking like a disgusting beverage, but you like a medicine or something that tastes foul to you, but you have to do it. Just get it over with, basically. So yeah, that's that phrase. I'm sure there's some sort of English equivalent, but I don't know it. So there you go. Oh, we've got a Bad Girls Little Boys update, says Jackson private chat. So yeah, it might
there's
be
actually 2 updates. So about like a couple weeks ago, the Gacha shipper has uploaded season 5 episode 3 of the Bad Girls Little Boys, and she is taking another break because she really needs to get this stuff a lot, and she's been taking a long time. And every time that she works on, she couldn't even get out of bed because she kept crying, And you see, she used to love working on videos, but then about like a couple minutes pass, it starts to feel empty. So she wants to like take a break and get these stuff done.
Okay. Most of that, apart from the emotional part at the end, most of that means nothing to us because we're not up to date, we're not caught up, so we still have the massive back catalog to get through. But the part about the crying through that, hopefully, she gets through that. So I guess we'll stay tuned for that. But then again, who knows? Maybe we'll use the time in the meantime to catch up a little bit more. So I guess Adam Code Purple gets to wait another day. I guess go through my worst nightmare of a Gacha series again. Oh joy. Anyway, Los Malos Dragos, am I right? So there we go. Make sure to get me on for the next time we review the Gacha shipper. I will try to remember that. For now, I'm going to go off and actually try and collect the audio from Emily because Emily promised me Pop's lines today. So I can actually send you the scene for the next Mutant Girl episode that you requested, William.
I'm going to eat food.
But yeah. I've already had dinner, surprisingly, today. But I'm also going to go have dessert. So thanks everyone for watching. So,
see you later, Gators.
Indeed. Please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. And subscribe if you've done so already. And also go and check out Jax in the description. He's also just left without saying goodbye. All right then. Bye, Jax. And on that note, until next time, farewell.